Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is another alternate card using elements from the March 2026 paper pumpkin kit called Fluttering Garden. I was able to do a sample on this one because I'm just using the stamps and some ink. I'm not actually using any of the elements from the kit, the paper elements. So this thank you is from the Simply Said set. But for the video today, I'm going to use the birthday wishes from the kit. And I've just cut it out with the Stylish Shapes die, and I've put some dimensionals on the back. This one is on a Granny Apple Green card base. I'm going to use a Strawberry Slush card base for this one, and I'm going to do it as a landscape card. So this will be a side opening landscape card. And to do a side opening landscape card, you just take your 8.5 by 11 and you cut it at 4 1/4, and then you score it at 5.5. And then I prefer this to like a tent fold card like this, because if the front is heavy, it'll just flatten out. So this way it won't flatten out. I'm just going to give that another push with my bone folder just so it lays a little bit flatter. There we go. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to do it just slightly differently, but I'm still going to use my basic gray. And I am going to just use one, I think, of the butterflies. Maybe I'll use them both. Let's just see how it goes. I'm going to pop one here like this. And then let's use the other one as well. And pop this one maybe like this. Okay, and then maybe we'll put the other one at the other side then. So we're using all of them. It's kind of, you know what? I don't like that. I'm going to flip that over because paper has two sides. I'm going to stamp one of these in the middle like this. And then I'm going to stamp another one up here like this. And I'm going to stamp a third one down here like this. So there we go. Now I'm going to add my scatter dots in, and I'm just going to fill in some space wherever it looks like I can use some filler. And then we'll hit this with our blending brushes. And I've got Daffodil Delight. I've got Lemon Lime Twist for this one. I think I need to go grab my Granny Apple Green. I pulled the wrong one down. Okay. So I am just filling in space, really, with the scatter dots. So we're going to do all of this and a little bit more there. Okay, I'm happy with that. So, well, maybe I'll try it with Lemon Lime Twist and see how it looks with Lemon Lime Twist. So what I did is I put some Strawberry Slush through the middle. And I'm going to do it in the same kind of direction as the butterfly or the hummingbirds are going. So I am not a patient colorer. I struggle with coloring and putting things together in a way that I think looks good. I know other people have said, oh, you color so well, but it's one of those things. So rather than spend a whole bunch of time trying to color in the butterflies, I am doing other ways to add color without stressing yourself out over coloring. So I'm going to come in with the Daffodil Delight now, and we're just going to keep coming in like this. And it's fine if the colors overlap. And I am going to experiment with the Lemon Lime Twist and see what that looks like. The advantage is I can come over it with the Granny Apple Green if I need to, because the Granny Apple Green is just a little bit darker. But let's see how the Lemon Lime Twist looks. So I'm just going to grab some ink on there, fill in. Oh, that looks fine. And the thing with blending is you can always add more color. Can't take color away, but you can absolutely add more color. So I'm just going to fill in where I think we need color. And I'm debating about going through the middle with the Strawberry Slush again. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, and I I am going to come in with just a little bit more strawberry slush kind of up in this area here. So maybe I don't even need to add ink to my brush. Nope. Okay, so it just tightened that up a little bit. I have got some of the ribbon. I think it might be retired, but it's in my stash, so I'm going to continue to use it. I'm just going to put some adhesive down the edges here. And then, except I put it on the wrong edges. You know what? This is about the 5th attempt I've made at making this video. It's just one of those days. So we're going to put this across here like this. Make sure I'm level and straight. Okay, pop that down. And we're going to come in and we're just going to add some adhesive here. Pop this down. Oh, I like how those colors just jump against the strawberry slush. Okay, we're going to take our greeting, peel off the dimensionals, and I'm going to pop it right here because although that hummingbird's eye is kind of covered up, well, and that's going to be loose. I'm just going to put some adhesive underneath there because usually when I do dimensionals over ribbon, I put them at the top and at the bottom, so the ribbon kind of goes in the channel in between. Didn't quite get that right this time. I'm going to pop a little bit of ribbon, just a little faux bow here. Just pull that through, and of course I cut it small, so it's going to be a bit finicky to, there we go. So that's going to tuck in under there like that. There we go. And on this one I use those strawberry slush iridescent gems. I am going to pull sparkle gems, sorry. I'm going to pull in some retired iridescent rhinestone basic jewels. And I want to try something, and we'll see if it works, and if it doesn't work, then we will just discontinue that idea. I was going to put a small one in the hummingbird's eye. Oh, that actually looks okay. So, and we won't bother putting one there because I've already put the ribbon down over it. But if we were to move it down, we could. I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay, you know what? Sorry, I'm taking those off. They look like, they don't look very good. So we are just going to just use some of the medium ones, and we're just going to scatter them around. We can put one down here like this. I like these ones because they pick up all the colors in the ink that I've used on the card. So we've got some really good pinks and yellows and greens, and I'm going to pop one right there like that just because. So, okay, sorry for all the confusion and the back and forth and the to-ing and fro-ing, but this was the sample card, and this is the card we've made in the video. I'm not sure. I think I like this one better, actually, than this one, but it's your call. And if you were going to do this because you didn't want to color the beautiful hummingbirds in, what colors would you choose? So thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.